All right. Hello. All right. Hello. What is up, y'all? Welcome to the stream. Um, just starting out here. Don't really have anything planned for today at all. For anyone who is here on Monday's stream, if you know about that, went and set up a new Red Star OS uh, virtual machine for some future calls. Did all that. Did have a gaming stream yesterday. That went a little bit horrible. Had some stream issues, of course. Um, Unfortunately. I did say I was going to enable the subscription discount thing on Twitch like a week or two ago, and they ripped me off, man. Says I have 52 hours remaining to be able to enable it, but it's just grayed out. So yeah, they ripped me off, man. So I can't start it, unfortunately. There you go. Yo, Daniel brings happiness with the 199 super chat. Happy New Year's Eve. Yo, thank you, man. Happy New Year's Eve. Now I forgot. Um, oh, for the first is yeah, okay. So tomorrow's the federal holiday. I was confused. Wondering which day was the federal holiday. Look at Kim, man. Yo, Jim J with the 3 super chat. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. Happy New Year's, Revolts. Yo, happy New Year. So yeah, I don't really know the plan for today. There's not really a plan for today. I just kind of, figured that I'd do one at least the last stream of the year, right? It's the last stream of the year. I don't know if it's going to happen as far as the YouTube channel if I'm going to actually hit 40K. Um I think what is it at? 39,987. Less than 15 people away. So I don't know. We'll see, I guess. We have less than 24 hours remaining. So I don't know. Imagine Kim joins the stream. Maybe. Maybe that's why my internet, my whole stream yesterday just destroyed itself. You know what I mean? Yo, Lala Nagal with the freaking 5 gifted memberships over on the YouTubes. Yo, thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Y'all going a little crazy on YouTube, man. Y'all going a bit wild, man. Did did Discord send out a thing? Yeah, it did. Seeing if Discord sent out a notification. But yeah, I did say I might do like I don't know a Q&A thing or something or just answer questions about scam baiting or whatnot. Um, and why is TSU? One of these days, I'm gonna. Sorry, guys. Sometimes TSU makes me very annoyed when people don't organize posts correctly. Probably like an OCD thing or something like that, you know. Um, but it just frustrates the hell out of me. Anyways, um, not TSU is gonna piss me off. Um, yeah. Okay. So let me see here. There is some scammers I think I will call today. Um, but we'll see. Bunch of new scammer posts on the .org website. I have no idea what that website is. TechScammersUnited.com. How's the internet going? The internet is fine. Um, I think. Hopefully, right? Um, I did find out something interesting, I think, yesterday. I think I'm pretty sure I'm nearsighted in my right eye. And I don't think it was always like that. Um, but I'm pretty sure I just figured that out yesterday. I think I am. Really weird. Cameras still try to connect to victim's PC. If so, you should go for WannaCry. Come on, y'all. Can we have one day without memes and WannaCry in the chat? Oh man. Years of staring at displays will do that. Maybe. Maybe it's the scammers taking something else from me, man. Yo, Daniel brings happiness with a 199 super chat. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. For not selling things no one needs. Oh, is this a sponsorship thing? Anti-sponsorships. That is true. That is true. I try not to, and I haven't. Um, Currently trying to see if I can get a travel scammer, and then I'll probably call them in a little bit here. But if anyone has any questions, I guess on scam baiting or anything like that, or stuff like that, I don't know. Ask a question, I guess. We're just kind of chilling here for the moment. Um, Feel free to pop a question, man. Get a get a conversation or something started here. Um, I try and find something here. Let me see. Let me see. What audio routing solutions can I recommend for baiting? For my own personal calls, I don't use any myself, but for my call with um scammers versus AI, um, I used voice meter. Or yeah, voice meter banana, and that worked pretty good. Um, So I would say maybe try that if you're trying to route like two scammers together or something, I'm guessing. But if you're talking about just separating audio for a recording or something, you could just use OBS and you don't have to mess with any of your like Windows audio settings because OBS has a really cool feature called audio or application audio capture. So you can capture audio from specific applications. And then if you mute in your audio mixer, you mute the monitor for your desktop audio, but then you have the monitor unmuted for the whatever application you're using to call scammers. And then maybe your virtual machine, you have that audio unmuted. You can separate everything on different tracks, different audio tracks. So then when you go through your recording, you can edit all those separately. That's actually what I do for every single one of these streams. Muting alerts from the scammers, etc. From like audio. I'm guessing you're talking about from like an audio track, then that would work. If like the scammer's playing something loud and you want to edit it out of the call, but still have your voice or something like that, then that would work. Because everything would be on a separate track, including your microphone. I saw someone say, why do scammers use two first names? I have no idea. I think it's just crappy English. Um, you know, I mean, they're probably the only time they use English is when scamming people. So I'd imagine that they don't use it in like any sort of normal conversation. They don't understand that that's a kind of weird name. Um, and they don't even live in the United States or any other country that speaks English or something like that. Like you know, uh, the UK or somewhere, Australia. I think they just don't realize how absurd the name actually is. I think that's what it is. If I'm being honest here, you know what I mean. The scammers hearing the alerts is something a lot of baiters struggle with. The scammers hearing the alerts is something a lot of baiters struggle with. I don't know why baiters would struggle with that. How would scammers hear the only audio the scammer should hear is the audio coming from your mic. I've yeah, I don't know. I don't know why anyone would have that problem. You could just, I mean, whatever audio software you have, I guess you could just mute the mic. Most baiters turn off alerts when on a call. I have no idea why I'll be honest, that makes no sense to me. How would, what? Yeah, I don't, how would the scammer hear their desktop audio? Skill issue, maybe? I guess. I mean, um, maybe just use like voice mod like I'm using. If you're talking about because they use like their sounds like this, like that and stuff. At least with voice mod, everything gets sent through as if it's coming through my microphone. It all gets sent through voice mod. So
I'm literally about to
like
hit
this.
a clip.
And these clips and stuff. You guys can hear it because it's coming through as if it was coming through my microphone. Alerts and audio redeems and stuff. Yeah, but as far as Twitch alerts, I don't know how that would be. There's like a serious issue there if the scammer can hear your Twitch audio alerts. As far as me, I don't even hear my own audio alerts. That's something that I had to change myself because it was making me go insane because I'm streaming almost like every day and I would constantly hear the alerts. So I have the alert box and everything, but I have it set so it's like not monitoring it or something. I forget which exact setting I set on it. I think I turned monitor something with the monitor or something. So I don't hear it locally. You guys hear it on the stream, but I don't actually hear it. And I can see it when it plays on my audio mixer. but I don't hear it, and I don't think any other audio, application hears it. I think there's something you can do, I forget which exact setting, but when you import the source, from Twitch or whatever platform you're using for alerts, when you import the browser source, I think there's an option where you can,
Okay,
like,
I just
check
give
or
one
uncheck
click
if
on
you
it.
want it to monitor the audio or something like that. Yo, Shelly Math with the gifted sub, thank you. Much appreciated. But I checked it. Yeah, that's really I don't understand how that would happen. Yeah. My alerts, yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I've never I've never had that problem. Maybe they're probably just using like a totally different system, I guess. Not seeing any other questions. Um, do you find with the amount of scam baiting that you have done over the years, have you noticed any decline in
Okay, I
scams
just
or an
give one
increase?
click on it.
An increase, I'd say. Um, over the years, I'd say an increase. Yeah. Yo, Bugsy training with the gifted sub, starting up a New Year's Day hype train. Yo, thank you, much appreciated. I'd say an increase. Um, especially in SMS scams. Um, you know, like every Apple scammer sends a text message now, which is a refund scam or an FTC. They go one or two ways. Um, the UPS scams, the random scam where they say, "Oh, hey, missed your call," and it turns into a whole freaking thing. Um, I'd say all of the, with that and how many people have phones now and
Hello.
everything, it's scams have increased, and the method the methods that scammers use now with text messages is like instantaneous. They're able to get access to a victim because everybody's always checking their text messages. Everybody's always on their phone. You know, yo, Insipid J with the 28-month resub. Yo, thank you, man. Much appreciated. Um, because before it was like a lot of it was like emails and stuff. And I mean, when do you really check your email that even if you're on your phone, I don't think most people instantly check their email, especially back when I started like 2016. Um, there was even less people that were using smartphones, and now like everybody is. Even older people are using smartphones. You know, I mean, people are like 98 are using smartphones, you know. Um, so yeah, well, I think with text messages, everybody has a smartphone. They go and just click on it, and boom, the scammer has access to them. So with that, I think um, there's been a lot of an increase in scams, and then just in general, there's people are less educated now. There's like I've seen over the years more and more articles and studies or whatever come out about how the younger generation is getting scammed now more than the older generations because they don't know what the hell to do with the computer. And I know a lot of people. I know people like this that are around my age, and I try to tell them, oh, you got to do this or this on a computer. And then immediately after I say that, I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to really explain this." Uh, you know? Like, uh, yeah, and I think it's gonna get worse because of that, because they people just haven't grown up with using a computer. And I don't even I mean, I include myself with the generation of people that don't know much about computers, you know? The people who are making their own, basic programs and all that. This is after that, you know? Um, but for me, I think for me and people who are in my position, it was because they had a computer and they were just dinging around with it all the time, just dinging it, and they learned, oh, this is a bad website, this is a virus, this is an advertisement. Don't click on that. This email is bad. It's not a real thing. And it wasn't anything you were just taught. It was just like you had experiences of using the internet. Nowadays, everybody's just on their phone. They don't learn that stuff. Everything on the phone is just curated for them. The apps, you're in the app ecosystem, you know? So the only time they're going to get an interaction with that is when a scammer probably contacts them. I'm trained level 193%, man. Um, so yeah, it's I think it's going to get worse. I think it is worse. And how worse it's going to get? A lot worse because more people are being born. More people are going to follow the iPad kid process, probably just being on their cell phone, not even touching a computer, maybe until they get to school and they get like a Chromebook, which is basically just the internet. It's not even a full experience with a computer. Um, I mean, there's a lot of people, if you tell them, um, you know, did you get the email? They'll say, yeah. But when you say email, they're not thinking email, like the protocol, like email, you know? They're thinking Gmail. Yes, Gmail. When you tell them, "Oh, yeah, I have Proton Mail," or this or that, they're like, "What's that?" "It's email." "Like Gmail?" "Yes." So, yeah, it'll be interesting. That's safe to say. We'll see what happens. So, but yeah, I guess that was a really long answer, but yeah, I guess that's my thoughts on it. I don't know if anyone else asked any other questions. I'm going to do AI against scammers again. Yeah, in the future. In the future, I just did that. I just finished that up like a week and a half ago. I think I will be doing that again. I just need to think of a way to make it a little bit more spicy, I think. Um, but yeah, I think I will do that again. And with AI advancing at an alarming rate, the scams are going to get harder to recognize if true or not. Um, uh, I mean, with that, I'd always just recommend just go to the same thing. I think even with humans, um, if a human scammer calls you, an AI scammer calls you, um, hang up the phone, go to the actual website of whatever company's trying to contact you. Make sure it's their website. Go to the phone number on the website and call that phone number and make sure. That will probably stop a lot of that, at least phone call based ones or even text message based ones. Be like, hey, call the actual number on the website and be like, hey, I got this message. Is this real? They could tell you. As long as the hope is that the company is actually educating their employees too, which sometimes it doesn't, which can be bad. So, yeah, that's what I always recommend. That will stop a lot of the, a lot of the crappiness. You know what I mean? What is really revolting is the poor job the mainstream media is doing. Oh, for scams? Um, yeah, they're not really big stories. Um, it is unfortunate. I think with the mainstream media, there's never, I mean, as far as recently, I'll see, like, small stories, like, if someone gets scammed, they'll reach out to that person and do some story on it, but it's not from a place of, "Oh, we need to spread awareness of this." It's a place of, "Oh, this is a good story. This is a good headline to put on a website, on a blog, or something like that, you know? This is good." And then the only other time you see them is, like, when some YouTuber, you know, has, like, a big video. They'll be like, "Oh, hey, come talk to us. Uh-huh. Come here." Um, and when in reality, the news outlet or whatever probably isn't really helping spread the message of awareness that much. I mean, just based on how all the trends have been going, you're probably just helping them stay afloat, stay around, if we're being completely honest. Because I don't think really anyone in the younger generation cares much about the news or even reads or watches anything about it. I can tell you one thing, I don't. Um, and I think as long as they've been around, any big news corporation hasn't actually cared about, like, actually helping scam victims. They just care about the people that get scammed and reaching out and doing an article about them because, "Oh, man, you lost $90,000. That's a great headline," you know? So, yeah, it's unfortunate. But, yeah, that's why I actually ignored I remember, like, the BBC, um, this was a couple years ago back when my videos were blowing up. A couple other places tried to wanted me to do, like, a video with them or interview or stuff like that. I'll be honest, I ignored every one of them. I never even sent a reply. Um, I just don't like them. I didn't do it. Howdy San Antonio here, Mr. San Antonio, if anyone remembers that call. But yeah, it's just one of the crappy things. And it is interesting as the, like, news media and all that stuff dies. It just seems like YouTube is becoming more corporatized as those places lose viewership. Um, so it's kind of, eh, kinda sucks, you know? Um, so it's gonna be interesting to see, I guess, though, from that point. The next, like, 10 years, if YouTube is still around, is every big YouTube channel I mean, it kind of already is, every big YouTube channel is essentially just a production studio, with a staff of employees. staff of employees. What sentence is that? Um, but just tons of employees doing everything, right? So I wonder what it's gonna look like in 10 years, you know? Is it gonna be like some guy gets on and they have a big news desk and he's like, "Welcome to new media." It's just a YouTube channel, you know? Like that'd be interesting. They're just gonna like they're just becoming the thing that they replaced. So it's interesting to watch, I guess. Uh, what is my opinion on the biggest scam baiters like Kip Boga? I have no idea. I don't watch any of their content. YouTube was way better before the big media purge. YouTubers destroying and publicly shaming every single scammer for good. Well, there's a lot of them, unfortunately. So that would be I don't know how that would be done, if I'm being honest. There's a lot of scammers. Like millions. I mean, shoot, maybe hundreds of millions. You know what I mean? Um, not even scam sandwich. No. Um, I haven't I haven't watched scam baiting content since really since like probably 2017, 2016 when I started. Um, it after that point, basically my whole every day was just me doing my videos, calling scammers and stuff. And I just doing all that. I stopped pretty much stopped watching all scam bait content. Uh, I believe I answered this in an old stream too, like 5 years ago. I think I gave the same answer. Happy New Year, man. I will um chill on the streams, you know, like not too often, but sometimes I'll go chill on like some of the live streams, people that I raid, you know, like Cookie Bates and Gordo and them. Um as far as like any sort of scam bait content on YouTube, yeah, no, I haven't watched anything like that in a long time. Which I mean probably make I mean you could probably infer that from my content. I I'm relatively late to any sort of trends. I mean, even the AI thing, I just barely started screwing around with that. Um, so yeah. not exactly on the ball, you know? Feel like scamming will never die out? Oh, well, of course, yeah, no. Scamming will never go away. No, yeah. Scamming will never go away, ever, unfortunately, unless well, no, even in the situation I said where that I talked about with a highly, like, policed, surveillanced society, there's people that run the surveillance and all that stuff could be doing some sort of scam. So even in that situation, scamming wouldn't be that's just entirely gone, right? So, yeah, unfortunate. Never ending battle, yeah. So, even in in that case, yeah, it's just there's always gonna be scamming, you know? Unfortunate, but just reality. Currently battling cancer and your videos are great distraction and entertainment for me, especially now. Dang, man, sorry to hear that, man, but hopefully, well, from what you said, videos are entertaining. Try my best. Try my best. Hopefully the AI was a good one. I think that was a good one, right? Um, and got some stuff that will be coming out next year tomorrow, and then part 2 of the Red Star OS coming up when scammers come back to their active period, I guess you could say. So that will be that should hopefully be interesting. Um the whole process with that will be actually getting scammers onto Red Star OS. But I'm sure I can manage it. Hopefully it's entertaining, especially with this big photo of Kim Jong Un just stretched across the desktop. That's got to elicit some sort of reaction. Right. Some sort of reaction. Frank Simmons and his shenanigans. Frank do be doing some things, man. Um, but yeah, sorry to hear that, man. Hoping you push through, man. Scamming never takes a holiday. For the most part, refund scammers kind of do. I always have to explain this like every year. Um, Most of the scammers that I mainly call refund scammers, do actually take holidays off. Most of them, like 99% of them, especially when it's like federal holidays and stuff like that. Fights in the banks, trucks on fire. Frank Simmons is the Chuck Norris of the scam baiting world. Yeah, it's this year's had a lot of crazy calls. You know, um, I feel like this year I've really done a lot. I think I've, for the most part, even with YouTube crapping on me, um, for the most part, I think I I managed to do um I managed to do what I wanted to do this year. If you guys go back to the beginning of the year on the main channel, that video of going through the crypto scammers on X. Um, the whole thing with that it was to I guess diversify my scam baiting content. Um, and then I started doing more ECH scammer calls and doing different calls like what happens if I tell scammers I actually got the money. Um, and Then I went down the whole scammer versus route of all the different Linux distros and the freaking calculator, Minecraft, just so many different things, like that, just going down the thing, and I think I did a pretty good job, as far as, switching things up. Temple OS, yeah, Temple OS was, the that was a wild one. I might do it again, in the future. That was, I don't think I'll get a reaction like that again, but Temple OS was, yeah, it was a wild one to say the least, right? It was wild. If you guys saw that video, you know what I'm talking about. Um, but yeah, it was a crazy year. Really tried just turning it up into different other directions. You know what I mean? I think it turned out pretty good. I liked it. I think um a lot more memorable for me. Um, for for all these different calls, and I think it was fun. And I think you guys enjoyed it on the streams, right? Had some pretty good streams doing that stuff, right? I mean, shoot, even when just with the scammer AI, um, the whole idea behind that was just taking any off the shelf LLM like Grok and just seeing, okay, how can this do against scammers? I tried to do, sorry if that was loud. I tried to do it like in a different, unique way like that because I know at this point people have done like everything with AI already. I was kind of late to the train, but I think it turned out really good. I thought it was pretty good, man. And hey, man, I'm saying my favorite video, which I don't know if it's everyone's, but Scammer versus Minecraft was honestly, especially that call where the scammer went and like broke the computer and everything. I feel like that was the best. I feel like that was my best call of the year. I'll be honest. I thought that one was hilarious, man. I thought that one was great. You know, the scammer versus Minecraft thing was I feel like it was too good. It was too good, man. It was good. Even editing that video, I was like, yo, this is amazing. Yo, Jim J with the 20-month re-membership on YouTube. Yo, thank you, man. Much appreciated, dude. Have a one in review one day? A 1 year in review? Well, I kind of did that. I put up my top 10 scammers destroyed of 2025 on Monday. This is now the 8th year that I have done that. I believe, right? Yeah, yeah, the 8th year. I've been doing that for 8 years now, right? Yeah, 8 years now, right? Or no? 5 years? No, 8 years, yeah. 7. No, 8, yeah. Something like that. Time has been loopy for me recently, I'll be honest. Time has been kind of broken. Oh, I look at a video and it says like 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, that was at least like 3 months. No way that was 2 weeks. At least 3 months ago. Saw a top 10 video yesterday. Great work, y'all. Appreciate it, man. That was a long one. I tried to keep it under 3 hours, which I managed to do. Yo, Broken with the 23-month resub. Thank you, man. Happy New Year's Eve, SR. Thanks for all you do. All you do, dude. Almost 2 years member now. Yo, thank you, man. Yeah, that's wild. I still remember when I opened up the memberships. Can't believe it's been 2 years since then on, on the second channel there. Could I use a voice changer, pretend to be a famous person? I have done that before. I've done, who have I done? Oh! No way, bro. We just hit it. Just hit it on the YouTube channel. 40,000 total subscribers. I'm screenshotting that so nobody can do a little unsub thing. 40. Oh no, I freaking threw over the screenshot. There we go. Just hit 40,000 on the freaking second channel, man. Hot dang, dude. Let's freaking one day, not even a full day. Few hours before the new year, man. A few hours before the new year. You're kidding me, man. Wow. I'm gonna post that on X. Say they they finally 40K. Yo, Mark Vanberg with the 5 super chat. Thank you, man. Always
Okay,
appreciate
I
you.
just
Think
give one
scammers
click on
give
it.
a first and last name because they expect the same from you. Yo, thank you, man. Much appreciated. They do always ask for first and last name. That is true. Thank you, man. What the hell? What the damn? Look at all the emojis, bro. Bro, get the lead out. The doubt. That's what I always used to say, huh? Bro, with the 25 gifted subs? What? What? Yo. What the hell? Last stream of the damn year, man. 25 gifted subs in one freaking go, man. Much appreciated. Holy. Thank you for the freaking 25 bomb, man. What the hell? Get some freaking chips and chickens in the chat for that one, man. Insane, man. And Dobie Dog 86 with the 15-month membership on YouTube. Yo, thank you. 40K. Congratulations, Revolts. Yo, thank you. That is insane. Talking about coming out of nowhere. Well, I mean, I hit the 40K, so I guess it's coming from there. But holy, man. Unexpected talking about, right? Oh, man. Insane. Let me drop this, let me drop this X post, man. What is it? There's 77 people in the chat. That's almost almost half the people in the chat just got a freaking Twitch sub. Almost half the people in the freaking Twitch chat, man. Dang, dude. Let's see. Oh, it's temporarily waiting to send my post. There we go, man. I dropped the post on X. I'll link it. There you go. I'll drop the link in the chat. Crazy, man. Oh, yeah. Let's drop a bomb on the Discord too. Maybe someone in the Discord isn't in. Let's do it. Let's hit him with the at everyone. Watch somebody unsubscribe. I know somebody's gonna do it. You know, it's still holding there, solid. Feel like somebody's gonna do it. Somebody subscribe. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Gotta fight off the the unsubbers. We gotta fight them off, man. Would I ever collab with another scam baiter? Oh man, this question has been asked a lot. I have collabed with other scam baiters in the past. Generally, I just collab with people that I kind of talk to and know. Um, I've never really done a collab just to do a collab, because oh, they're a big scam baiter and I'm a scam baiter, and let's use our following to grow more or something. I've never really done that. You're talking about in that sense, but if I know somebody and then we have a funny idea or we work on something together, then yeah, I would in that situation, and I have. On my main channel in the past, I've done actually quite a few different collabs with like FRG Viral and a couple other people that didn't even have YouTube channels. We just did collaboration efforts. Um, yeah, I have before. No unsubs, man. No unsubs. Don't do it. Have I ever collabed with Cookie Bates? No, I haven't. Last person I collabed with was FRG Viral or Viral FPS, and uh that was back in probably like 2022 or 2021 maybe. Been a while. 40,000. That's insane, man. To have a second channel hit 40,000 subscribers isn't. Thank you, y'all. Appreciate it, man. Happy New Year. Already had it in my time zone, yo. Happy New Year. Years ago, yes. Very many years ago. Yep, 2021 is a long time ago now, unfortunately. Um, Time is just flying by, going fast. Um, just shooting on by, man. Shooting on by. New Year's resolution. Um, I don't really have one. Um, New Year's resolution, huh? Um, I don't know, man. Lift heavy weight. There's my resolution. I guess that's my resolution there. Wish the scammers a happy new year. No, come on. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Here's resolution is go away scammers. I don't know if they're gonna do that. Crappy New Year. And I inform scammers watching that I'm not pierogi. I am in fact not. There you go. That will inform the scammers and the maybe a couple random people that think I am. It's very easy to look at the channel dates and see which one was made first, but I still get that comment all the time, unfortunately. I'm just saying, I made my name first. I think it's fair to say that. Wish the scammers a crap new year and remain broke. The broke boy scammers. A rotten new year. Yeah, I don't know. New Year's resolution. I think maybe I've tried it before, but it never really works out. I already have a couple things that I'm working on. I guess goals for myself. I guess the proper New Year's resolution would just be to continue those goals. Um, you know, I don't really have anything else to add to it. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, that's all I really that's all I really have to input there. I don't know, but what did you say? That's my input. Yo, Daniel brings happiness with the 199 super chat. Thank you, man. Kicking everyone for the last time this year. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna just chicken the stream. Maybe if I do call a scammer later in the stream, I might chicken them, but I don't think I'm just gonna. But thank you, man. Thank you for the super chat. I'll see if I get a scammer on the phone. We can try. Um, see. Yeah. The broke Bengalis. Bing dinging it, man. Bing dinging it. Um, but yeah, I guess that's it as far as that's my opinion on the new year resolutions. This just a you talking stream day? It's this is what I feel like doing day. And I guess yeah, we're talking right now and chilling. Low chat. I don't see any too many other cool any other mm, any other did get that. I got that. Um
Okay, I just get one click
yo,
on it.
Bugsy training with the gifted sub. Yo, thank you. Much appreciated. Um who said that? Unsubscribes. I see that message. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're at it's at 40,001 now. One person has done the subscribe. One person has done the subscribe. Watched so many scam bait videos when the new VoIP service was set up at work. Had to speak with a guy with a Hindi accent named Patrick. I was instantly triggered. Yeah. Yeah, I've actually hung up on a medical company before because I think the guy had an Indian accent and he asked me for my social security number and I was like, I don't know
Okay,
if you
I
need that,
just
and I
did
just hung
one
up.
click on it.
I was like, I'll just go through the website or something. I forget what I did. I did something else. I just hung up. Oh yeah, I definitely get what you mean with that. I've done that before myself. Especially after talking to these scammers for so long, you know? It's just like, man, that's why I really like it when companies don't outsource. I mean, shoot, look at all the freaking data breaches, man. So many of them have
Okay.
happened because companies decide to outsource all their crap to India, you know? Like, come on, dude. Just quit it already, you know? Yo, plate of wings with the 199. Yo, thank you, man. Shout out to Bearded Ginger for the gifted. I don't see any gift. I'm not sure what you mean. Um, am I being trolled? I don't even see Bearded Ginger in the chat. I think I'm being trolled. So. Yo, Bugsy Trini with the gifted sub again, and Shelly Math with
Okay.
the 100 bits, and In Your Days with the 200 bits. Yo, thank you. You've brought a lot of joy in 2025. May you reap that in 2026. 2026, we'll see. We'll see. Totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, the outsourced calls. Yeah, that'd be nice. No more outsourced phone calls. No more outsourced phone support, you know? That'd be nice. But I don't think it's gonna happen, unfortunately. That would be huge. Yeah, it would. I mean, see, the thing is, everybody made such a big thing about TikTok. TikTok, TikTok, TikTok this year. Everybody, oh, we got to keep data inside of the US. Oh, we can't send our data overseas. Oh, all these people using TikTok. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like, seriously? What about all the outsourced technical support, phone support, remote chat support that is going to like India and all these other countries? And it's just, and people have to give their social security numbers and all this information over the phone. Why is nobody talking about that? That was just me. That was me sitting there like, why is nobody talking about that? Companies have been doing this for like the last 20 years, 25 years, even longer, you know? Why is that not being talked about? Um, so yeah, it'd be pretty nice if that got to the public stage and people took a second to care about that, but unfortunately, I just don't think it's gonna happen. Would I ever cover American scams? I have in the past. It's just I don't know. It's kind of rare for me to get American scammers on the phone. I talked to an American medical scammer, screwed with her for when was that? That was a couple streams ago. What did I tell her? I told her I had a. What did I tell her? I told her I had a. I kept her on the phone for like 5 minutes, and I was telling her I had a. Something was bleeding. Um, Hemorrhoids. That's what it was. I told her I had bleeding hemorrhoids, that I had to get them cut off or something. So I have trolled them and messed with them here and there. It's just those like Medicare and medical ones, you can't call them back. They call you and they'll call you from a number that's um it'll either be like a spoof number or it'll be a number that's not set up to receive any sort of calls, or it'll just automatically go to voicemail. So they'll make a ton of out calls to people, but then they won't give you any way to call them back. And they won't give you like any company information or any of that until you actually go and like give them money or something like that. So then they get a bunch of the suspicious people out of the way, the people that will actually take down their information and try to like sue them, or make like a complaint to like the FTC or something like that. I don't know. Who would you call? Who's the phone people? It's the FTC that handles that too, right? Something like that. But that's what they do to try and get those people out of the way so they can keep doing their freaking crap. But yeah, I have messed with them before. Recently too with that one. You know what I mean? That's right. That was so funny. Yeah. Yeah, CP I remember, yeah. The bleeding hemorrhoids. I actually haven't had any of them call any of my bait numbers since then, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Just looking through my call history. I did get a message yesterday, um, from Fashion Nova. Give me one second, y'all. FCC, yeah, that's what I meant. The bleeding hemorrhoid. Yes. A metal band? Probably. It might be a metal band already. It's like, what are metal bands now? The modern version of a metal band is like, metal bands are supposed to be like emo, right? Like that's like their thing. I don't really listen to metal that much. Um, I think I used to. I is um alternative metal, hard rock, and post grunge. I guess they're not really like just straight up metal, like 3 Days Grace, those guys from back in the day. Um, oh, what's the? I think uh, heavy metal, Disturbed. I think those are the only guys I've ever really listened to that are like kind of in that genre, and that was all pretty emo from what I remember. What's the emo music? Isn't that like what's that guy? MGK. He was a rapper, and then the whole thing with Eminem happened, and then he became like a pop guy or something, and then he became like an emo guy. Um, I think that's like the new metal thing. I wouldn't really say like I don't think dubstep is a good direct replacement and stuff like that. Even like breakcore. like things like that. I don't think would be a good direct. I don't know what comes after metal for like new age stuff. Um, like the emo, you know what I mean? The emo, like screaming about hating somebody and like what's the new version of that? Is there a new version of that? I don't know if there's a new version of that. K-pop? Oh man, I'll be honest, that's the one genre I try to stay far away from. Those let's just say that community, I do not want to be interacting with them. Oh man, every time like anybody famous dies, you just see them online, like making fun of the person that died and saying, "Oh, well, they should have stand this person or listened to this K-pop artist." I just every time I think of the music, I just think of that. I'll be honest, it's at least for me, it's severely ruined the image of K-pop. Emo rap? What is emo rap? Emo rap? Is that a genre? It is. Oh, Juice World is emo rap? Really? I thought it was just rap. Like just modern rap. Heartbreak, depression, and isolation. I guess so. I guess it's both of those genres, right? So yeah, like Lil Peep. I never actually listened to Lil Peep. I don't really listen to any rap anymore, but even when I did, Juice World, yeah, interesting. All rap is terrible now. It's all mumble. Um, generally I've moved farther and farther away from rap. Because I think I mean back in the day I liked the lyrical rap a lot. Um, and then nowadays it's very I don't know. I feel like it's very destructive. I feel like the generations that are following, like every younger person listens to rap and, every younger person has this image sorry, um, of what it promotes. And it's just like basically every new rap is just, oh, I killed somebody and I got a lot of money and I did this and I did that. Um, and there's just no thought, there's no process to it, there's no really anything to it, unfortunately. And it just doesn't promote anything good. And I don't think for at least me, it's not good to listen to because generally I feel like when you listen to music, you get a lot of the emotions from the music. Um, you kind of adopt those into your current mood. You know what I mean? And if you're just constantly listening to that all the time, you just might not be somebody that yeah that people want to be around because you're just going to be pissed off all the time and I don't know, thinking about killing people or something. At least that's how it is for me. I don't feel like listen to music, you adopt a lot of the emotions and feelings that come from it. Because that's what music is. It's like a really kind of emotional thing, right? Um, but still a lot of like a lot of electronic music I'd still Of course, that's like no lyrics for the most part, right? Electronic music. Yeah, that's mostly what I'm I guess go to towards today. But really anything. Um but I feel like rap nowadays is just, you start listening to it and it's like, "Oh, the beat's good and stuff. It sounds good." And then, you know, eh, the lyrics are just kind of cringe now. And I feel like the people who listen to it all the time, you know, I might be calling somebody out here, don't realize how cringe it is when you've been saying the same thing for 20 years straight. Um, you know, um, I mean, it's quite cringe to me. I mean, look at like Drake. Started at Nickelodeon or whatever, did a kids show, all of that stuff, and now we're supposed to believe that he's this super crazy, like what gang member leader guy that has all these people. I mean, it's just unnecessary creation of like what fictional violence, you know, like stuff like that. It's he doesn't even have like a real like any situation that resonates with that. How about people like Eminem and Snoop Dogg? Well, as far as that goes, I don't know about Snoop Dogg. I don't really know about his origin. Um, which I believe was in like Long Beach, right? Um, which I don't know how that area was back in the day, but LA for a while has kind of been a hellhole. Um, so maybe. And then Eminem, I think everyone knows like Eminem's story. So at least that one, it's actually real. There was an actual coming from an actual crappy situation. But yeah, that's another thing. It's just like, uh, just it feels unneeded. Probably sounded maybe really old to some people in here. But yeah, because it's not even. I mean, I'm just kind of like crapping on rap right now, huh? um, I guess I'm really giving my opinion here, huh? I wonder how many people I've pissed off. But yeah, preach on. Probably none of us. Yeah, it's very interesting. I will say though, I think I feel like most people confuse it too. I feel like rap is a lot of people say it's like manly music. I don't think it is, if I'm being honest. I think it's kind of teenager emotional angst music, if anything. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I guess that's my opinion on rap. Florence and the Machine. I've not heard that. Well, modern rap, I guess I should clarify. What a stream. This has been interesting. Just chilling here. I never really do this. especially for this long. Gotta say, it is nice when the scammers are taking their little days off, you know? It is nice. Been an interesting stream conversation. Let's go. Happy New Year's, man. Jeremy Popcorn. What else? Does anyone else have any other questions? 80s rock? I do like the old rock. I like old rock, new rock, rock, I don't know, 2000s rock. Um, all types of that stuff. Um, you know. Yeah, rock's one thing. New rock? Like I don't know what it's called. Brand new, like 2025 rock. I don't think I listened to. I think I'm off the I think I'm off the map on that one. Um the only like new music really is like any sort of electronic type music. Do I collect anything outside of tech and computers? Do I collect? You're assuming that I collect computers. Have I said that on stream before? I don't really collect computers, but older laptops and stuff that I just have value to me. I do keep. Do I collect anything other than that? No. Um, no. If style music, yeah, EDM and stuff like that. You know, the funny thing is, I like EDM music and stuff. I don't like EDM culture really. You know, going to some crazy festival and freaking doing like 30 million drugs and tweaking out like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Which I didn't even know that was like part of. I didn't even know that was like what EDM was for, electronic dance music, obviously. Um, you know, when I discovered it back in the day with dubstep and all that, I just liked it. I liked listening to it. Um, yeah, music like that, but not the actual participating in um the EDM, the D part of it, the dance part of it. Yeah, I don't think I really collect anything other else. Labubus? No, I don't collect Labubus. I got a chicken. Um, um, oh, yeah, I don't really like collect. I don't really collect things. Yeah. The only reason I have a bunch of computer stuff is just because it's interesting to me, and I think I just enjoy screwing with it. I don't necessarily collect it to collect it. I collect it because it's like, oh, what if I want to do something with it? What if I did something with this? You know, if I did some project with it or something. You know, that's kind of what it is. Those croc button things. Nope. Nope. I don't have any of those. Don't have any of those. That I have old phones? Oh, I do have that old phone, yes. I have a hand-tech V810. I have two of them. But to be fair, I got this thing working for the live streams, okay? All right. All right. I'm not a hoarder, okay? Not hoarding things. This was a live stream expense. It was needed. How else am I going to tell the scammers I have a Pantech C810 if I don't actually have the phone? I needed this. I do have some old iPhones. I have an iPhone 4S running iOS 6. I think 6.1.6, and I have an iPod Touch 4th generation running the same. Um, I have an older Android phone. Does it work? Yeah, they both work. I have my older Android phone, a Samsung Rugby Pro. This thing back in the day was sick, man. Oh, this thing, I gotta show y'all this, man. Y'all get ready to trip, man. This, I wish they had. Dude, the rugged phones that Samsung used to make were my favorite, man. I think there's something going on with my freaking Samsung Rugby Pro, man. Ah, look at this thing, dude. What a beaut, man. Oh, you can get 7 of them on eBay right now. Impulse buy it right now. $40. You can get 7 of them on eBay right now. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This thing, though, I still have mine, and it's mine. My original one that I got from the store, AT&T or something. I don't remember where I got it, but this thing, dude. Ah, dude, this phone. I had Minecraft on here. I had it. I still have it rooted. I still have it. It's rooted. Um. Oh man. Yeah. This phone, and it's waterproof. You can see here, rugged. Dude, and this button, it's programmable. So you could set it to open whatever you want. You can have it as a camera button. You can have it open the internet browser. You can have it open whatever app you want. This phone, and before I had this, can anyone guess which phone I had before this? Can anyone guess? All right, I'm just gonna tell you. The Samsung Rugby Smart, the one before it. Booyah, man! This thing right here, dude. This is before the Pro. Oh, oh, dude! I was playing Minecraft Pocket Edition on this thing, bro. Look at this thing. And I already know. I can tell you which YouTube video I was watching. I I can tell you which video I was watching. Look it. If anyone knows this name, King77. If anyone knows this guy on YouTube, Tom Schofield is his name now. He changed it, but well, it's his real name. You know, he didn't change his real name, but you know what I mean. Dude, this guy. If y'all were into like Android phones and stuff back in the day, oh, is it not gonna bring it up if I search King77 anymore? No. I don't know how to spell his name. um, um, Schofield? Oh, I didn't spell rugby right. No. Wait, where is he? What is this? Is it gone? No. Or is it Tim? Is it Tim? Oh, it's Tim. Yeah, King77.
Hey, everyone.
Where's the? Yeah, here's the videos. Where's the one on the? This guy. I used to watch this guy all the time. Where's the? I don't know why this is lagging so bad right now. Where's all his phone reviews? No, this is all software stuff. Um, no, did it? It's just gone. It was this guy, and I watched a video from I think Bored at Work. Let me see if that one comes up. Yeah, here's boredatwork.com. Here's this one. Oh, do not get me a freaking copyright. So laggy. Okay, that's not even we're not even gonna try that. I don't know what's going on with my remote connection right now. I don't know why it's so laggy. But yeah, this thing here. These phones, man. Samsung doesn't do it like this, man. Nobody does it like this anymore. This if you had Android during this time, you knew, man, you were like hardcore, dude. You had to. Did you I own a Voyager phone? A Voyager phone. I don't even know what that is. Oh, no, I did not. Oh, I think I've seen this before. This is LG. No, I think I've seen this. I've seen this somewhere, or I have a phone similar to it. But no, I did not. Interesting. Look at the keyboard. Look at the keyboard. No, I did not. These are my Android days. Oh no way. The bro. What was it? The Samsung Infuse. Bro. Did anybody have this phone? Did anybody have this phone? Who had this phone? This screen was huge back in the day. This screen was gigantic, dude. If anyone saw this phone or had this phone back in the day, you know what I'm talking. This screen was ginormous. This was like having a Samsung Galaxy Note before the Samsung Galaxy Note. Bro, you got this phone? It was a freaking plate of glass. It was just a tablet, man. This and it's a small. I mean, nowadays this is a small fry screen. You know, this ain't. I mean, you can see the size. Nowadays, this is a small fry phone. I mean, look at the hand. You know, but back in the day, dude, you what 2015, 2014, or whatever. This phone, oh, bro, this one is this the that's the original Samsung Galaxy S. Yep. The original Galaxy S right there, man. Which this phone here, the Samsung Galaxy S, it had an interesting way to take off the back. Or no. Here, one. Yeah, here. This one. You see this back right here? So this was like metal. And then this here, you push this down, and then the back comes out. This slides down. You push it with like both fingers from each side. You slide this down, and then the back comes out. Man, that's crazy. You Google search it, and it's like it doesn't even. Galaxy S 4G. What is all of this? Isn't this? I don't know. I don't think I'm wrong. This is the original Galaxy S 4G. I don't know. My first one was the S3. The S3 was so popular, dude. Yeah, I know the S3. I have one in my drawer. I have a broken one that's like taken apart in a drawer. Actually, it's a white one like this. Yep. Yeah. This was a nice phone back in the day. It really was. I gotta say. Was a really nice phone. Felt really nice in the hand. I liked the buttons down here, the home button and then the menu and back. I did like the layout of that. It was nice. I will say one thing, the speaker grill would get very dirty, I think. From what I remember, the speaker grill, like, once you take the back case off, all around it, it would get very dirty. A lot of stuff would get through that. A Motorola Droid? Oh, man, don't even get me started on the Droid. The Droid? Spelled that wrong, oops. Motorola. Yeah, dude, I had this not when it was new, but I had this. The Droid Turbo, I had this is the Droid Turbo 2. Where's the Droid Turbo is probably gonna come up somewhere in the search, maybe. Uh, oh, dude, I have this. I have this in a drawer. Wouldn't you believe it? Oh, no, I don't have this. This is the Razer Max. I have the Droid Razer M in a drawer. Yeah, this one's the Razer Max. I have a Droid Razer M. I bet I could just type yeah, this one. Not the white version, I have the black version. No. And it was such a different time back then, man. Uh, it was so good. If you were into Android phones and stuff, dude, you were having the time of your life, man. It was like every other day, some company was releasing something crazy. It was such a good time, dude. It was so good. I miss it, man. It was so good. Have I seen the Will Follow the Light new game coming out? Will Follow the Light. I have not heard about it. No. Um, about a guy named Will. 2026 looks interesting. Snowboarding, or no, not snowboarding. Dive into a realistic single-player first-person journey through a harsh northern latitudes as you sail endless waters, searching for a way back to your loved ones. Will you follow the light? Looks interesting. I'll throw it in the Discord game dump. Dude, look how tiny this thing is too. Oh man, I miss it, dude. You know, if you guys know, I used to do videos like this, talking about rooting phones and um, like not really news stuff, but like doing little reviews and stuff. That's what I used to do on YouTube. Um, I used to do that. It was a time, man. It was a time. Old times, old times. They were good, man. They were good. Do I have any Minecraft mod pack suggestions to play with friends? We are just going off the rails here on the questions. Do I remember the HTC Evo 4G and 3D? Yes, I have one. Oh no, I had one. I had one. The 3D. Yep, I had one just like this. Yep, Brent. This was a phone. Mod pack suggestions. I don't know. All the mods, maybe. I don't know. Big Chad guys plus maybe. I'm not sure. Something just maybe one of the popular packs. Did I ever have a Nexus? I never had a Nexus, no. Um, so if you guys don't know what the Nexus is essentially what Google's Pixel phones are now. It evolved from the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. There was like a Nexus, like, didn't it go all the way to like the 6? Yeah. And then they went and changed everything to Pixel, and then they started at like Pixel 1 or whatever. And then it's just been going up the Pixel line. But it was originally everything was the Nexus. But no, I've never even held one of these phones actually. I've never any of the Nexus phones. Did it go up to 7? No, this is a tablet. Yeah, I've never had any of these. I know the Nexus 4 was super freaking popular for modding. I'm pretty sure this one was like, I think one of the most popular ones. I had a few Nexus phones. I still have a few lying around. Yeah, these were like this was like pure, well, not nothing's really pure Android because, the open source version of Android and then Google slaps all the Google stuff on top of it. But this was like Google's vision of Android, as pure as you could possibly get. Yeah. This is funny. We're just talking about phones. Phones and games, man. What a New Year's stream. 10 out of 10. Let me do a BRB really quick. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, we're back. Assuming you spent lots of time on XDA developers too. Only when I needed to root something or if I wanted to like install something like a custom ROM or something like that. But I didn't really necessarily spend a ton of time on there, if I'm being honest. Am I gonna get GTA 6 when it comes out? Um, I think so. It's probably gonna be expensive as hell, but I would like to do something like that on the gaming channel, yeah. I mean, what people have been waiting since 2013 when the GTA 5 came out. So it's been a while, yeah. That was before, dude. GTA 5 came out before I started calling scammers at all. Am I partying tonight till 2026? Partying? I don't really party, and I don't drink. So not really, I guess. Um, you mean am I gonna be streaming until then? No, I don't think so. Yeah. Um, yeah, I don't think I'll be like live till then or something like that, if that's what you mean. Happy GNU Year. GNU Year. Is it finally the year of the Linux desktop? Can newer Samsung phones be rooted? Probably. I don't think the community is as big as it used to be for like rooting and stuff like that, jailbreaking for, Apple phones and stuff. Um, uh, But I think there's probably still people out there doing it. But I think Samsung Knox, at least back then, it was a huge annoyance to get around rooting and stuff. I don't know if that's still a thing on newer phones. Back in the day, man, there was an app, um, I'm pretty sure it was called, like, Super SU that you could download. I don't know that was the name. Oh, yeah, or no, that was the root checker. What was the one there was one so it wasn't Super SU, it was something else. Um, there was an app on the Play Store that you could download, and it would just root your phone. Um, I forget the name of it, but I remember it. Um, I actually might have it downloaded on that Samsung Rugby Pro. Um, but you could just download an app and root your phone. And Google never took it down, I don't think. What do you mean root your phone? Basically gain full super user, like, I guess admin privileges of your phone. So you could do anything you want to it. Install a different ROM, which would be like installing a different OS and stuff like that. Framaroot? It might be. I do remember Framaroot. Let me see. Oh, that's gone off the plate. Okay. I'll know it when I see it. It might have been. No, I don't. I think it was a different one. It might have been Framaroot. No, I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think so. No, because this is a different one. There was one in the App Store. Like you didn't have to side load it. It might have been. There was no. I think there was two. I do know. I do remember Framaroot though. Super one click root. Super. Nowadays, if you saw something like that, you'd be like, it's a scam. You done calling scammers today? I haven't called any scammers today. I haven't called any today. We've been chilling, enjoying the New Year's, enjoying the quietness from the scammers, having a time. You know, we be chilling. Exactly. Android 4.x was a vibe. Yeah. Um, I forget. Was it 4.3.6? Was the first Android version that they included the Easter egg in. The art, the Jack's art, or what? No, 3.6 point version was Android Easter egg Jack's art. That's what it was, right? Jack's art or the zombie art. 2.3. Oh, I'm way off. The zombie art 2.3. I remember that was the first version they ever had um an Easter egg. Yeah. So if you guys want to see Easter egg is if you go and click on the Android version over and over again after like I think you had to enable developer mode first or something like that. Or maybe not. If you just go and click on the Android version over and over again, you spam it, um, a Easter egg will come up. I think they still do it in newer versions, but it's kind of lame. Like it just shows some little animation and something. Um, see if I can open this one. I don't know why it's not opening. They don't make smartphones. I almost said fart phones. Smartphones the way they used to. Wish could go back. Yeah. What is this? I try to go to the post on Flickr, and this is what I get. We are aware of the problem. We are fixing it. Thanks for your patience. Bad, bad panda. What is this? This is like their error page? Why can't I open the link? I opened it here and it opened. Can I open it here? Oh, I can open it over here though. Okay. I just can't open it here. Well, here you go. This is the Easter egg. So you click on the Android version a bunch of times and this pops up. Zombie art. Very interesting, huh? The more you know. I wonder if that file is somewhere in Android still. You know, or did they just totally eradicate it? It killed all the zombies. Background does say calling scammers live. Well, I mean, yeah, but not wrong. I don't really have any other screens because I don't do this often. Streams like this are very rare, where the whole stream is just kind of chilling and not doing a ton because there's like no scammers um, on a day like this. So I don't really have a screen. I don't really have like a just chatting screen, I guess. Maybe I should make that. My 4.2 just had a spinning Kit Kat logo. Yeah, 4.2 Kit Kat. That was each version has a different Easter egg. That's why. But yeah, or the Easter egg is different. Like what it does when you trigger it. But yeah, change the name to Revolts and Chill. Oh, the text. Well, the way I have the text that it's in my labels. And then inside of my labels, there's they're not. It's not like an actual. Like, I think I can go to it. Like if I go to labels, I don't know what it goes to. Video mode. Yeah. So if I go here, here's labels. Other social labels too. Or is this its own thing? I think it might actually be. Calling. Oh, actually, no, it's this one here. Get our properties. Oh, it's this one. Chilling. There you go. Chilling. Super, super chill. Chilling. There you go. Super sophisticated. How long have we been chilling here? 2 hours, man. Funny, the longer I go, the more people that drop out of the stream because they're like, oh man, he might actually just not call anybody. Hey man, what's wrong with chilling for a bit, huh? I gotta enjoy the chilling after my gaming stream got destroyed. No! What just happened? What? Oh, that's messed up. What the hell? Bro, the second channel is under 40,000 now. Like 12 people unsubscribed. I'm not even kidding. 39,988. That's messed up, man. What the hell, man? There you go. People be doing what they do. I don't know why, but there you go. I don't know. Did YouTube do it? Did people just unsubscribe or what? I don't know. But that's messed up. Yeah. Just hit 40,000 and now it's at 39,988. That's brutal, yeah. That's messed up, man. Well, good thing I took a screenshot for proof at least, you know. Didn't say I kept the 40,000, just said I hit it, right? Oh man, that's mean, dude. Now everybody's gonna see the post I made on my channel and they're gonna be like, "What are you talking about? You're not at 40,000." Damn. 12 scammers that unsubbed. Yeah, maybe. Oh man, that's just mean, dude. Like, damn, that's mean, man. Yo, Eric, or Arik, or if I said that wrong, 81 with the 8-month membership. You'll thank you. Much appreciated. I'll make 12 sock accounts and resub. No, you don't gotta do that. Ah, that's me. That's just messed up, man. Brutal. Brutal. It's the ones that are mad that you're not making calls. Oh, maybe. Just got activation needed. Just got that's the thing. Activation needed. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Um. Well, I guess we'll call a scammer. Um. There's really nobody to call today, but I did find some airline numbers. Uh. Um. Man, that's just messed up, dude. Can't give me a damn break, man. All right, let's see if these guys pick up, I guess. All right, so I don't know. We'll try it. Let's see.
Thank you for calling reservation. My name is Ryan. How may I help you today?
Yeah, so I was trying to book a plane flight for travel.
Okay. And from which location you want to depart, sir?
I want to leave from Dallas, Texas.
Bali,
Huh? What did you say?
Hawaii to Dallas, Texas, right?
I said I want to leave from Dallas.
Hawaii, right?
You said why?
Okay. Let's check.
What?
No, no, I didn't say why. I didn't say why. I am saying what is your departure city? The departure
Dallas,
city, sir. I
Texas.
didn't ask why.
You said
Dallas,
why?
okay.
What?
Dallas, Texas.
What?
No, I didn't say why, sir. I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
I didn't see why. I said Hawaii. Yep.
You
And
said
where you want to
Hawaii?
go for a vacation?
Hawaii? I'm confused.
So you want to go Hawaii?
No, I don't want to go to Hawaii. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why you're saying Hawaii or why. I don't
I
get
didn't
it.
say. I'm sorry about that, sir. Yep.
Okay, well, I'm
So
leaving
from
from
Dallas, where you
Dallas,
want to travel,
Texas.
sir? And
Uh,
what's your destination?
New Delhi, India.
Okay. And will that be a round trip or just a one way, sir?
One way.
Or just a one way?
Yes.
And what will be your departure date?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, the first of
First of the
January.
year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, Fred K,
Yes.
2001 with the 10 super chat. Thank you, man.
And that is
Mess
for
with
how many passengers,
scammers.
sir?
Yes. I'm held hostage by the scammers. I have to troll them. But yo, thank you, man. Thank you for the 10 super chat. What'd you say? You cut out.
Hello, can you hear me? Okay. I said that is for how many passengers? How many passengers will be traveling
Um,
with you?
15.
15. Okay.
Yes.
Let
My
me check.
niece, my nephew, my sister's brother, her brother-in-law, and then his brother-in-law, and then they both have sisters-in-laws, so they're coming. So all the in-laws are coming, and then their parents, so the in-laws' parents of them. And then on my side, my brother's brother and his sister's brother are coming, and then their niece and nephews are coming. And then we're also bringing Jim,
Yes.
Craig, Jerry, and Ronaldo's coming too. Not the
Oh,
famous one. And a few other people.
okay.
About 15, yeah.
I understand. No problem, sir. Yes. The name will be required later on, sir, right?
Oh,
And
okay.
you are looking to get in the economy, premium economy, or the business class, sir?
Just the economy, regular.
It's economy? Okay, no problem. No
Yeah,
problem. Let
not
me check.
premium.
And I understand. So no problem. Let me check for the availability for the flight reservation because there
Okay,
are
and that's only for
so
economy,
many
right?
people traveling
Nope,
on
I don't
first.
wanna do
Yes, I'm checking
premium,
for
just
the economy.
regular.
No problem, sir. I'll check.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure.
That depends if I can get the economy for all the 15 passenger because depending on the availability, sir, I have to check. There is one flight showing that will be departing in the afternoon 12:19 p.m. and you will be reaching the next day 9:35 p.m. the Indian time evening and
Uh-huh.
that is a one stop in JFK for 3
Oh, it's
hours
gotta
and 20
stop.
minutes. Will that work for
Oh,
you?
for 3 hours.
Yes. There are no non-stop flights are available.
And where is it stopping?
That is in JFK, John F.
And,
Kennedy in New York.
are we able to get off? Are we able to go out into the city, or are we just stuck in the airport when it does something like that?
Uh, you need to be at the airport,
Oh, but
sir,
that's New
because
York. I
you
don't know
have
if
to
I wanna
change
go
the
out there.
plane.
We're probably gonna
So
get
changing the
robbed. Yeah, never mind. We'll just stay in the airport.
oh yeah yes because you need to take all the 15 passengers
Yeah,
and
I just don't
change
know
the
if I
plane.
wanna go to
So
New
it is
York.
going
New
to take
York's
some
like
time and
LA on steroids, it's crazy out there. It's crazy.
I'm sorry. So which airport you want to go to?
No, I'm fine going to the airport. I'm just saying I think we'll stay in the airport instead of going out in the city, you know?
You stay at the airport.
Yeah. So how
Staying at the
long's the
airport, sure, that
layover?
will be safe. Yep, that is 3 hours and 20 minutes exactly.
Okay. Um, yeah, that's fine. How long's the total flight time?
The total flight time is 21 hours 46 minutes.
Okay. And so are we all able, so each of us, I'm bringing what am I? So everybody's bringing we can bring a carry-on, right? Like one personal item.
One carry-on that is included. If you want the check bag, I have to get you the flexible ticket, sir. So each will be
It
having one
doesn't come with
carry-on,
check
one check
bag.
bag.
Doesn't come with one.
No, the basic ticket is no longer available. The basic ticket
Oh,
is no longer available. There is one
okay.
with the
And
main
so,
cabin available,
but
sir.
can we have like one small personal item that we can just bring on, like in a fanny pack?
Yeah, one small item that is the personal bag
Okay.
plus
Because we're going
the
to the show in
free
Delhi. That's
carry-on
why we're
and
going
one
down
check bag.
there. So each of us, even the kids, we're all bringing
Oh,
44
okay.
Magnums. So I just wanted to know if that was okay to bring on. And we'll just leave the bullets in the suitcases.
Oh, bullets are not allowed,
They're
so
not, even if
you
they're in
won't
the
be able to carry the
suitcase.
bullets, sir.
Yeah, that's why I meant if we put them in the
No,
suitcase,
sir. No, that is not allowed, sir.
that's not allowed. Well, how are we going to get it down to the show?
No.
All of us, even the kids, we all have our own custom
What kind
44
of
Magnums.
what, what kind of show is this?
It's a
What
gun
kind of
show in
show is this?
Delhi, in New Delhi.
It's a gun show in Delhi.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. But you won't be able to carry that, sir. I'm sorry to say. Is there anything else
So
I
I'll
can
have to
help
put
you
it
with?
in like the gun bag. We'll have to bring a gun bag and put it in the gun bag.
No, you won't be able to
Well, why not?
because that is not allowed as per the policy. So you won't be able to
For
carry
the
the gun.
policy, is this like something because is it because it's going to India?
No, because you won't be able to carry that through the airport and in the plane. Okay, so you won't be able to carry that.
But you
So
can
is
put
there
it on a
anything else I can
carry-on
help you
bag
apart
that's
from this?
properly packed and locked, though, right?
Sorry, you didn't answer.
You
I'm
can
sorry
do that
about
for
this. Is there
domestic
anything else
flights.
apart from this I
I
can
don't
help
think
you?
you know much
Thank you for
about
calling.
flying.
Have
I
a good
think
day.
you're a scammer. You can actually do that. I don't know about going to India doing that, but you can actually have like you can pack guns in like a case, and if it's properly like locked up and like there's no bullets in the guns and stuff, you can travel with it. He just doesn't know, man. We're all trying to bring our 44 Magnums. Did I call back? I fly with mine all the time. Has to be an approved lock case. Yeah, see, he just doesn't. He doesn't know, man. Hello.
Thank you so much for calling reservation. Thank you so much for calling reservation. My name is Tom. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I'm trying to place a flight reservation for travel.
All right. Can you help me from where to where are you flying?
From Dallas, Texas to LA, Los Angeles. Um, yeah.
From Dallas, Texas. from DFW to LAX, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to get down there to
And
the
that's gonna be a
Church of
one-way trip.
Scientology. I'm a new recruit. They're bringing me on.
The Church of Scientology.
Yeah, Scientology.
Yep, I see that. Okay. And so you would be flying from Dallas, DFW to Los Angeles, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And would you be needing a transfer from airport to the Church of Scientology as well?
Yeah, I'll need a if is there maybe a limo bus available or maybe just a cab for
I will check for that. I will
Scientology?
try arranging that for you.
Oh, okay.
I will check for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is
I'm supposed
correct.
to. I heard Tom
So that
Cruise
would
goes
be the
there, so I
one
want to
in
see if
the.
I can meet him.
No worries. Just a moment.
And if I could,
And
I'd
what
like
is
to
the
leave
exact one?
tomorrow.
Sure, I will check for that. So from Dallas to Los Angeles, and I'm checking for tomorrow because today the flights are all sold out. Okay,
Oh, okay.
let me check what is the option that I have for you. Okay,
Okay.
uh, all right. And is it okay for you to travel a one stop?
A one way? Oh, with a stop? Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. All right. So I have a flight tomorrow. Okay, the 1st of Jan, Thursday, and that would be departing from Dallas, morning 5:35 a.m. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's bright and early.
Will that be working to you,
Yeah,
sir? Because we have
that's
very
fine.
limited, yeah, because we have very limited options, sir. Okay,
Yeah, that's fine. That's a fine time. I'm all right with that.
okay. So that would be 5:35 a.m. in the morning with a layover of just 55 minutes in there. Okay, because that is the minimum time that you need to
Where's the
transfer to
layover?
the terminal. Okay, Denver.
Oh,
It's in
Denver,
Denver.
Colorado?
Yep.
I know. Isn't that the place? Where is I forget. I'm trying to remember where the oh man, that's right. That's what you ever heard of Cheyenne Mountain? That's in
No, sir.
Colorado. That's where they hold the Stargate program. You ever heard of the Stargate program?
No, sir.
Oh,
Unfortunately not.
it's top secret. I shouldn't even be telling you this, but they're opening up wormholes and portals to other worlds through the gate system. Yeah, it's a big government
Okay,
thing. Yeah. I heard
I
there's
understand.
this guy, I got one of the names of the people there, this guy O'Neill with two L's.
Mhm.
Yeah. But okay, yeah. So it's a
All right.
55. So how long is the total flight?
Just 55 minutes. That's your layover.
But I mean, like, how long's the total flight?
And then you will be reaching to Los Angeles, and you'll be reaching Los Angeles at 9:36 a.m. according to Los Angeles time zone. Okay, the total time will be about 6 hours in the flight,
Oh, wow. Okay, that's not
including the
too long.
layover. Okay.
So actual flight time is only 5 hours.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. And how much does that one come out to, including
Okay.
does that include the ride to the Church of Scientology?
I will check for that. That's a separate thing. So, and this is gonna
Okay.
be just a one-way trip, or you want to return back to
Oh,
Dallas?
one way. I don't think I'm coming back.
Okay. So this one-way trip would be costing you approximately, because we are making a tomorrow's reservation. This would be coming up for $696, sir.
Okay. And how does that include the fee for the ride there after landing?
That is correct, sir. Yep, that is correct.
Okay. Okay.
And do you want me to go ahead and confirm on this, sir? Because I have very few seats available.
How many seats are available?
I have one that I can offer you.
Okay. Oh, there's only one seat available?
May I have your first and last name? No, we have three seats out of which I can offer you one, which I have in my own inventory because it's tomorrow's immediate flight.
Okay. And so you guys take like do you guys take like just credit card or do you take like PayPal, Cash App and stuff like that or Zelle?
That is available as well.
Do you take Zelle?
We can try doing that, sir. However, do you have a credit card or something, or debit card for the payments?
I do, but I wanted to use my other account that I have Zelle in. If you could do Zelle.
Yeah,
I
you
mean I
can.
could
Yeah, we can do Zelle Pay.
yeah, okay. Yeah, then I'll
Yeah,
confirm
we
for
can do
that.
Zelle Pay. Okay.
I'll confirm for that seat then, yeah.
May I have your first and last name?
Yeah,
Can you help me with
Paul
the
Wallace.
first and last name, please?
P is in Paul,
Spell it for me.
Wallace. W is in Wallace.
So it's Paul, Paul,
Uh-huh.
Wallace. What is your last name? Wallace? Spell it for me.
W is in Wallace, yes.
Wallas.
Wallice.
Paul Wallace. What's your date of birth?
I do have one question. For the Zelle payment,
Yeah, go ahead, sure.
does that give me does is
Mm-hmm.
it since I have the trip tomorrow, I won't have a physical ticket? Is there like gonna be some sort of e-ticket or like I
I'll
get
be
an
sending you the
email?
e-ticket and your boarding passes as well.
And do I show
Absolutely,
them
on your
the
email.
e-ticket or I show them on the email or how do I do that when
I
I
will be
get to
giving
the
you the
airport?
boarding. I will be since I am will. That's what I'm trying to tell you, sir. Since I will be helping you with the check-in as well, because it's your
Uh-huh.
immediate reservation, I will be giving you your boarding passes. That is all you need to do, so that you don't stay in a queue for hours. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. Okay. Okay. Sorry, what were you asking? You were asking me for
All
something.
right.
I gave you my name, right?
The date of birth.
Oh, 1/6,
Yep. Paul Wellis.
1984. Coming up actually. Couple days here.
May I have your phone
That's
number?
why I wanted to go down there for the
Uh,
Scientology
I understand.
for my birthday.
What's your registered phone number?
Oh, my phone. That's my phone number.
Information ticket.
PWALLS22 at gmail.com.
Perfect. Just a moment. Stay online.
Sure.
All right, so this would be your one-stop flight, okay, flying with United. So that would be, I will be sending you the whole
And that's
itinerary on
one
your email,
way?
which you need to confirm by replying back as I authorize, okay? Yep, that's
Okay.
one-way ticket, okay, with one stop in Denver
Oh,
for 55 minutes. No worries, I'll be sending you the email confirmation, sir. And by any chance, can you pay using a card, sir?
can I
Because that
try
will be more
Zelle?
convenient for you. So that might be restricted because it's an immediate reservation that might not be going through. That's the
Okay.
reason why I'm trying to
Did
help
you,
you with that.
wait, did you already send the confirmation email?
No, no, no. We need to attach a card first, then we can send it to you.
Okay.
On
So
which
I
you
have
need
to
to
pay with
authorize, then only
card.
we can
Do you
proceed with the
guys
booking.
take, by chance, so you don't take Zelle?
Sir, we do take Zelle, but because it's an immediate reservation, for tomorrow, that might get restricted. Okay, your payment might get declined for that.
Okay. Okay, okay.
Correct. That's the
Then do
reason
you
why.
take, okay, do you take Naquadria, or do you just take the main line Naquita?
Repeat that?
Like, do you take Naquadria or Naquita? It's pretty valuable. I mean, the
No, sir.
Goa'ulds are really value it. It's pretty worth a lot of money. You don't take just credit cards?
No, sir. Yes, your
Okay.
credit card or debit card.
Oh, you do debit cards too? Okay, let me see. Hold on.
Yep.
I figured I'd try. I'd see if you guys took any other things, because I do have some stuff that I just been having here. I'm wondering
Yeah.
if anyone will take it for payment. I always ask. It's always
I
worth an
understand.
ask. Um, okay, I have one more
True.
question. Sorry, I have one
Go
more
ahead.
question. So on here, I just wanted to ask, how long have you
Mm-hmm.
guys been impersonating Delta Airlines for? He hung up on me. Uh, we're getting deep into the lore now. Yeah. If you guys have watched Stargate, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, specifically with the Naquadria Stargate, I mean SG1 goes over all of that with what's his face, Daniel Jackson's temporary replacement. I'm forgetting his name. Um, Bing Dingus something. I forgot his name. You guys know what I'm talking about. Um, his name. Somebody probably knows. Um, okay. I wonder if they blocked me. Let's see.
This is Nick. How can I help you?
Hi, is this the scammers from India?
Sorry,
Is this the scammers from
what
India?
are you looking to?
I'm looking for the scammers. Are you talking about Stargate again? What is that? It's a movie that turned into multiple different TV shows. So there's the Stargate movie, and then there's Stargate SG1, and then there's a couple movies that shoot off of that. And then there's Stargate Atlantis, and then after that, there's Stargate Destiny. And then now they're trying to do a new Stargate TV show. But from what it looks like, it's gonna follow like a whole new team and everything. And I don't know if it's necessarily gonna follow the lore from the old Stargate movies and TV shows and all of the established things. Um, but yeah, it's the whole thing. I recommend checking it out, man. It's a good one. If you like Star Trek and stuff, you'll like Stargate. Stargate universe. What do you mean? Why is my thing? No, I did. I said Stargate. Well, I said Destiny. I said the name of the ship. I didn't forget it. But yeah, that's what I was referencing when I said the Destiny, Stargate Destiny. I guess that's not the name of the show, but yeah. SGU. That was a show, yeah. Stargate Universe, but the ship Destiny that's the ship that they're on in the show. That's what I inserted instead of Destiny or Universe. But that's what I meant, Stargate Universe. I don't know. Let me call again. That one didn't. They didn't conclude that one. It was canceled. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi. Is this the scammer hotline?
I'm not sure about scammer hotline.
You guys
I
are the
think you
scammers.
are
Pretending to be
the
Delta
scammer.
Airlines?
I don't think so. You are a scammer calling and
Oh,
pretending to be someone
why are
else.
you
Don't do that.
posting posts
It's
online
against the
saying that
law.
you're Delta Airlines? You said it's against the law. Who was I pretending to be? He said I was pretending to be somebody else. Oh, Paul Wallace. Is that against the, I was saying my name was Paul Wallace. That's against the law. Hello? Oh, I guess the same guy picked up. Immediately puts me to music. Hello, welcome. Hello? So they keep picking up and then just putting me to music now. They pick up and then immediately put me onto the hold music. I guess I will do, since they're doing that now. I guess I'll do a chicken on them from my other number. Since some people have asked for it. Last chicken of the year. We'll do it on this. Yeah, these scammers here for my other number. So y'all know the drill, man. Massive, massive headphone warning. Massive headphone warning, y'all. Chickens in the chat. Massive headphone warning. You have been warned. Here we go. Am I in the cave? Hello? Yeah. All right, here we go. Massive headphone warning. Actually, let me see. Let me turn my filter off on here. Um, oh, but I don't want to I don't want to just delete it. Okay, we'll just remove that. All right, I'm removing my noise filter so the chicken will fully go through for you guys too. All right, here we go. Massive, massive headphone warning. Chickens in the chat. Here we go. You've been warned. Hello? Let me retry.
Thank you so much for calling reservation. My name is Tom. How can I help you today?
All right, 2 for 2. Here we go. Keep the chickens flying. 2 for 2. Here we go. Here we go.
Reservations. This is Alan. How can I help you?
3 for 3, one more. Let's see.
Reservation. This is Robert Murphy speaking. How can I help you today?
Hello?
Hello. Yes. Hello.
Can you hear? Did you hear that?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. The very noise is coming from your side.
The very noise. It's coming from you. I think it's your side. I think it's coming from your side. Are you in the cave?
Okay.
Hello?
Tell me, how can I help you?
It's, you're
How can
still
I help you,
here?
sir?
Hello? Hello? Why are you still on the phone? You want some gum gum dum dum?
Hello?
You want some gum gum dum dum? Huh? Hello? He still hasn't hung up. Oh, he finally hung up. All right, I'll do one more. Here we go. Last one. Last chicken of the year. Oh, I think I'm blocked. Yeah, I'm blocked. There you go. The last chicken of 2025. He blocked me. Let me re-add my noise suppression. Okay. The last of 2025. Let me throw it up on TSU. There's only been today 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only been 10 posts on TSU today. That's how quiet it is. All right. Delta Airlines travels. Um, I put a little excerpt of the crap that they post. Okay, if you guys want to give these scammers a call, exclamation mark TSU. Remember, if you do call them, never recommend calling with your personal phone number. There you go, man. Figured I got crappy headphones because that didn't even hurt. Well, it's mainly for the scammers because the scammers have a lot of them have those crappy call center headsets where it's like one either it'll be one of those ones where it's like one ear will be one no one part of the headphone will be on their ear and then the other part will just be like the microphone, or then some of them it'll have one on both ears, but it's those little crappy ones where it's not even a full headphone, it's just like the speakers kind of right on their ear. And that's why for a lot of the scammers the chicken works good, especially like the ones where you've heard them throw off their headset because it's literally the speaker is literally right against their ear. So when something comes through super loud and unexpected like that, especially right as it begins, the instant, but like that really quick peak at the very beginning, that's what really screws them up. How have y'all been enjoying the stream today, man? Just a different stream, man. It's been nice, I think. I think it's been very nice and relaxing
Hello.
today. Yo, Tans333 with the 37-month resub. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. That just put us over the sub goal for the stream, man. Last time hitting the sub goal in 2025. Last sub goal or what's the word? Last sub goal reached of 2025. You know? That's crazy. It's actually the end of the year. I remember in 2023, after I came back, you guys remember, that was like a few months after I came back. I've been back for about 4 years now. You guys know that, right? In March, it's going to be 4 years that I've been back from that hiatus that I had and everything. In about 2 months, I'll hit the 4-year mark of being back. Happy New Year from Japan. Yo, Happy New Year in Japan. Yeah. About to be 4 years. I remember in 2023, if you guys were here during those streams, you guys remember me saying, "Oh man, it's almost the end of the year, or the year's going by quick. This year's going to go by quick." And then when 2024 came, I was like, "This year's going to go by quick." And then boom, it's the end of 2025. That was 3 years ago. You guys know that? That was 3 years ago, man. That's crazy. Absolutely wild. Time fly by, yeah. Time flew by, man. Um, um, did that? Yeah, that was 3 years ago, and then I'm about to be at 4 years back. Since I took that 7-month hiatus. First time watching Scam Beaters, and I'm loving it, to be honest. Well, y'all welcome. Today, this isn't even one of my normal streams. Usually, my streams is pretty much most of the stream is calling scammers. This stream is different because it's very dead today. There's practically like none of the regular scammers that I call. Because of New Year's and everything. Scammers are celebrating New Year's, the federal holiday in the United States. Just all that stuff combined makes it so there's not as many scammers as there usually is. So yeah. It's a different stream. Usually I'm not talking about like Android phones and iPhones and a bunch of different random topics that much. Been on Twitch all day and loads of you are struggling. Are other people actually trying to make a bunch of calls? Yeah. Usually I don't actually stream during this time. I usually take this time off each year, but this year's been different. I've been streaming a lot more, and last week I did some streams, and then this week I've been doing streams. Shoot, I even did a stream on Monday. You know, So it's very different this year compared to my usual process that I go through during the time of the year. Usually I just don't stream at all because I know there's going to be barely any scammers. Did I do the chicken? Yes, I did. I did 4 in a row. Dex had a couple, and Hatch did a fab one, fabulous one. Been having him hanging on for months. Nice. Guessing that means fabulous. Fabulous. Oh, but yeah, it's the end of the year, man. I don't know. 2026. See what happens, right? Been an interesting year. I feel like I've been diving more and more into streaming. I've been doing longer streams. You know, been a big stream year. I feel like that's what's going to happen in 2026. It might be even more heavily focused towards streams. Um, you know, my Twitch streams haven't really grown that much. The YouTube channel has been slowly growing, but the Twitch streams we usually always have around the same amount of people, I feel like. Thank you. Only been watching for a couple weeks, but I'm loving it. Thank you. Oh, welcome to the streams. The streams, videos, all the in-betweens. The gaming channel has grown. The gaming streams have grown this year. I will say that. I know that some people get so tired of me mentioning it, but I do love the gaming channel. It's very fun to do. And it has grown throughout this year. Hopefully, by the end of 2026, can pass that 2,000 mark. We'll see, right? Now, I've never asked, but I'm sure that you probably talked about before. What's the thing with the dog on the phone? Never had the nerve to ask. Might as well since being the end of the year. Talking about with the Shiba Inus, why I always have shibs everywhere, or I used to at least a lot more. And you're probably talking about why is it right there? It's right there because this I don't do like face cam streams, and this layout has a thing for a face cam, so I have it right there. Yeah, it's just a placeholder for the face cam. Yeah, that's all it is. That's supposed to be a face cam thing. Yeah, nothing too crazy to it. Then as far as like all the rest of the shibs, the Shiba Inu things go, why I had Shiba Inus everywhere. I've just liked Doge. I like Doge, and then Shiba Inus after that. I don't know. I just think they're cool. That's it. Uh, ever since like way back, um, like before I don't. Well, I mean, Doge came out after I think I started scamming. Um, oh no, 2010. Oh shoot, yeah. So before scam baiting, I've liked like Doge. Yeah. I used to actually use it in my videos. If you guys watch my older videos, instead of blurring things, I'll just put a picture of a dog. Yeah. If you go back to my older videos, that's what that's literally what I would do. I wouldn't even like use the blurring like I do now, how it kind of looks better and more professional. I just boop image of a dog. That's how I did it back in the day, man. Oh man. Been watching you since you talked to my BF 3 years ago when he called scammer and you jacked their phone system. Watching you. He's been watching since you started on the tube, man. Since I started on the tube. Well, I started. You guys want to know when I started making YouTube videos? I believe in 2011. Between 2011 and 2012, I believe. Um, Pretty sure, yeah. That's when I started making YouTube videos. This is before I even knew about scam baiting or scammers. This is way before. This is ancient times. Ancient times of revolts. A long time ago. Yeah, ancient times. None of those videos are actually on YouTube anymore. I do have them all archived locally on my NAS though. Um, but yeah, ancient times. That was a long time ago. Um, that's kind of why it really hurt when YouTube did. I bring it up every once in a while, but YouTube, give me the freaking plaque, man. That's why it really sucked. They denied me on my main channel for the 100,000 mark and the 1 million mark for the YouTube plaque. No, that was a long time ago. Remember those days? Been around a long, long time. Really? Since 2012. I don't know if I necessarily 100% believe that. 2012. "7 months off must hurt your channel." Oh yeah, it did. Horribly. It it was the um it's probably the single worst thing I've ever done to my YouTube channel. If you want me to be honest. And I'm still trying to escape the effects of it today. um it in effect it kind of destroyed my channel. As far as like people that there's so many people didn't come back, you know. And then because of that, the algorithm ever since then has never really found favor for my channel. And then now, even with the video that blew up recently, it's at like 1.2 million views a couple months ago. That actually hurt my channel too. Because that video doing the scammer, will scammers notice that I'm not using Windows video, went to such a wide audience of people that don't usually watch my content. And the type of videos I make of like exposing scammers and going through and doing the deletions or saving scam victims, all these other videos that I put up, that the algorithm is constantly trying to recommend my other videos to an audience like that. This is what I believe. Obviously, I can't be 100% certain, but this is what I believe. That now it's actually punishing me even more, and um, the it's promoting my videos to people that usually wouldn't click on them, and it's not promoting it to the people that clicked on them before that video blew up. So now, not as many people are clicking the videos, and because that happens, the algorithm deranks the video, and it's just kind of a spiraling effect where it just continuously deranks those videos. It has been I mean, you guys have probably watched my videos. I mean, if you go and look at my videos after I put stuff out, sometimes I'll change the thumbnail like 4 different times. Um, just trying to see why it's not working out. You know, like with the calculator video, I thought it was an amazing video. The The Mine Scammer versus Minecraft video, I changed that thumbnail like 4 different times. I re-edited it. I made small different alterations. I tried changing the title, doing a bunch of different things, and just none of it really helped. Because I thought it was a really good idea. I mean, I just can't accept that it's not a good idea or not a good video. That video was really, I feel like that video, the calculator video, I put a lot of work into those, and I think they were good videos. And everybody, that's the thing. I had maybe one bad comment. 99.98% likes. So out of all the likes, maybe 2 dislikes. Out of like a freaking 1,000 likes, I got maybe 1 or 2 dislikes. Right? Every comment's positive, but YouTube's just not, it just wasn't promoting it to people. So it's very frustrating to deal with stuff like that, because when you just get all these people saying, "Oh, this is amazing, this is funny, you should do more things like this." Um, like I want to, and but it's just it's so demoralizing when just takes away your motivation when YouTube's just like, "Oh, we're not gonna show it to anybody," you know? And then because then in your mind it's like, "Oh, you think that was a really bad video."
Okay, I
But then at
just
the
get
same
one
time, you get all these
banana.
comments from people saying, "No, it was really good. It was actually a really good video." Like, well, what the hell is it? You know? Then you're kind of sitting there. Am I making videos for YouTube, or am I making videos for people to watch? You know? Right? So yeah, it kind of sucks. It does suck. Yo, Bugsy Trini with a gifted sub. Yo, thank you on the first time chat. Gifted sub to the first time chat. Hey, Scam Revolts mods in chat. Welcome. But yeah, I thought all these videos have been very good. I think they've been very good. I mean, the Scammer versus AI, obviously it was funny. It was really funny. I thought that video was good in multiple different ways because it was funny, but it also revealed so much about the scammers just in that video alone. And I'm not talking about, oh, getting pictures of the scammers, stuff like that. It revealed how the scammers act after when they think they have some sort of powers over somebody, and when they just try and be as ruthless as possible. You know, they try and say the worst things ever, right? That video, I feel like, really exposed that part of the scammers and just showed people how bad the scammers can be. You know what I mean? Um, I think it's just there's some really good ones, man. Of course, the calculator video, that was just ridiculous, but I thought that was ridiculous. He's using a damn calculator. Told me to go to Google. What is a calculator on the screen? And then tells me to type Google on the calculator. Like, come on. But yeah, I will say, unless you're one of those golden channels where you you have like billions of views on your channel, and you know, um, you don't have a kind of schedule that you're set to and stuff like that. Those channels, I guess, can get away with just dipping out for a few months and then coming back. But uh, yeah, that was probably one of the worst things I've ever done on my channel, unfortunately. Yeah, because I mean, back then, I it's crazy too. Because back then, I would dude, I did minimal editing on my videos. I mean, you guys remember my videos back then. Compared to now, I do so much now. I cut so much of the video. I make it so it's just all of the parts where there's things going on. I try to keep it entertaining, doing subtitles, my voiceovers, all the little funny intros I do, all that stuff. I never did any of that. My old videos back before I came back, was basically I'd put an intro. It'd be like my second channel, actually. I'd put an intro. It'd just be my logo with me talking. And then the video, it would be just basically just the full call. And I'd cut out like maybe 2 or 3 parts. And each one of those videos would easily surpass 100,000 views. Like easily, without me even trying at all. I mean, so I think it's that, and then the fact that, there's some other channels that pretty much copied my name, makes a bunch of people confused all the time with that. That could also have an effect on it. Um, and then, yeah, I don't know, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep trying the new ideas, pushing forward, and just trying to do the best content I can for you guys. I've been trying to put in the best work that I can. Um, with all these ideas. I'm going to also, as you guys saw, with the Red Star OS that I just set back up here, we're going to be doing some more of the scammer versus different operating systems again. I know I kind of went off for a little bit there. I did the scammer versus calculator. I did the scammer versus Minecraft. I did the scammer versus AI. I am going to come back into the different operating systems. Probably going to start with this. I don't know if Friday is going to be a scammer day. I don't know if they're going to all be back on Friday. If they are, that's probably what I'm going to do on Friday is we'll hit them with scammer versus Red Star OS. And I'll start going through my list. I still have everything written down. So if we go to, I have just a bunch of notes. Let's see here. Let me see some of these operating systems. Scammer versus SkyOS, Scammer versus BOS, MorphOS, Minute OS, Amiga OS, I did Osaka OS. I have a bunch of different ones that are just that I just have written down here. I have ones that are like Scammer versus Windows XP in 2025. I have a bunch of the different operating systems written down here that I'm going to go through that people have suggested. So I am going to kind of make a return to that. I know people do like that. And I did a little, I was still doing the scammer versus stuff, but I was doing like Minecraft and calculator. I was doing kind of the extreme ideas that I just had. So I am going to come back around and we will be doing a bit of that, and then I'm still I know what I want to do as far as like the next scammer versus AI. But scammer versus 3. I did scammer versus 3.1. It wasn't 3.11 with Netscape. But I did do scammer versus Windows 3.1. What was I saying? Oh, I do have an idea for the next scammer versus AI, Paul. I just don't have a way to implement it right now. Well, I have to figure out a way to implement it. I haven't tried yet. But I do have an idea that involves basically more the AI having more control over the bait, if that makes sense. I don't want to totally go over the whole idea, but if I can get it to work, I don't know if I can. The whole thing is going to be actually getting a scammer on the computer. So, but we'll see. But I do. I am. Don't worry. Well, there will be. I keep getting comments about it. There will be more scammer versus AI. Okay, there will be more scammer versus AI. I just need to actually set up the process and everything for the next iteration. Yo, Daniel brings happiness with the $4.99 super chat. Yo, thank you, man. Much appreciated. I just hit 100,000 subscribers on the channel, but I might not get the silver play button. Yeah, I'm not sure. All up to YouTube, man. All up to YouTube. But yo, thank you for the super chat, man. Much appreciated. Yeah. Fortunately, unfortunately. Doing great with the streams and vids this year. Very entertaining. Y'all appreciate it, man. Must have missed out. I'll look back over the YouTube. If you go to YouTube, it's on the main channel. I believe it's Will Scammers Notice It's Not Windows Part 2. And then if you go to the second channel, Scammer, and you go to the Scammer Versus playlist, it should be, I think it's just called like Scammers versus Windows 3.1. Yeah, if you go to playlists and you go to Scammer Versus, oh, you're gonna hear me. Yeah, it's in that list. It's number 19 in the list. I'll drop the link in the chat. So there's a whole playlist for it on the second channel. And that there, go to number 19 on that list. It will give you that. I think this list is in order. I don't know what order this is. What order this is in. It could be in order of release, but I think it's not. I might need to check. That's crazy. The Scammer versus Hannah Montana call was only 4 months ago. It feels like it was a year ago. Time has just been going by so fast. Kind of wild. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. But yeah, so I will be doing more of that stuff for people who are really interested in that. Don't worry, 2026 is gonna be the revival of that, and hopefully I'm going to do my best to get it set up the right way. And then now with it's gonna be a lot easier to do it now with this setup here. Uh I think the only thing is I might have to, for what I want to do to make it what I want to do easier, I might have to buy one of those like external NPU things. I think I might be able to use this GPU, but from what I know, most things want NVIDIA card, and that might be too slow. But I'll figure it out. It should be interesting. Nevertheless, it will be interesting. So stay tuned for that, man. If you're not subbed, drop a sub. If you're not following, drop a follow. But yeah, man. How long have I been going here? 3 hours, dude. Kind of crazy. I expected today's stream to be like an hour long, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. I really just expected this stream to only be an hour long. At most. But no. Not bad, right? Not bad. But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna end it off here, man. For the New Year's. I don't know if you call this a New Year's stream. I don't think I'll have a stream tomorrow. If I did stream tomorrow, it'd basically be the same as today. You know? Because tomorrow it's probably gonna be even worse. Tomorrow's actually New Year's Day. It's actually the federal holiday. It's bad now, but tomorrow's gonna be worse. And bad in the sense that if you're actually trying to call scammers, there's barely any scammers. Tomorrow is going to be even worse. So, yeah. Friday, we'll see how Friday is. I'm going to try for Friday, for the first stream of the year. And hopefully not, right? Hopefully there isn't scammers active. You know what I mean? But if they're, aren't as many scammers active on Friday, um, then I don't know. We'll see. But if there are, then we're gonna hit them with this. We're gonna do part 2 of the scammers versus the North Korean operating system, Red Star OS. And if you guys remember from the stream on Monday, this is all set up now. I have a bunch of files on here and everything, bunch of images, and we even have, like, if I go here to pictures, even have like a bunch of pictures on here and stuff. So it actually looks like it's somewhat used. So we'll be able to get scammers connected to this and do a part 2 of scammers versus Red Star OS, man. So yeah. But yeah, other than that, I think this is going to be the end here. We'll see what goes on for Friday. If I can get something going, we will be doing that and hopefully get some interesting calls for the first stream of the year. That's what that will be, man. The first stream of the year. So should be pretty crazy, man. Yeah. But other than that, I'm going to be ending it here, man. Nice chill stream today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you everybody for coming out and chilling. You know, even though barely called any scammers this stream, I appreciate everyone who came out and chilled. Hopefully you had a good time. You know, if anyone is working today, you know, hopefully have something on in the background that you're able to listen to. You know, for all the lurkers, whatever you're doing out there. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you everyone for the crazy support today. You guys went crazy today. You know, I definitely appreciate that. Everybody who dropped donations, I appreciate that, man. And just everyone for coming out to the chat and having a good time. If you are in the Discord, come and check it out. !Discord. Get notifications for the streams and all that stuff. So if you type that in chat, !Discord, you will get a link and you can join in and come and chill with the other 1,100 people that are in there. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. Again, thank you, everybody, for coming out to the stream. I will see you guys next year. Peace out, y'all.